Today we're going to be doing intermediate. I'm going to show you traditional grip and I'm going to show you bend. This is Clayton Skinner. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Beat. Hello there. My name is Clayton Skinner. This is Beyond the Beat. And today I'm going to teach you how to play Hertas with your feet. So in this video I'm not going to really explain to you what a Herta is. I already did that in a subsequent video. So in this video we're just going to specifically focus on playing them with your feet. So if you don't know what a Herta is, I'm not going to explain it in this video. You'll have to go back and check it out. So let's begin. So for each exercise I have two examples. Now the two examples are similar, but they're not. Anyway, what's going to be happening here is the first example is going to be your quarter note example, where your rhythm hand is going to be playing quarter notes, so the 2 and 4 will come basically every opposite note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second example is going to be the 8th note version, where you'll be playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. They're both very important. So before you do any of this, you're going to want to make sure that you're able to play Hertas with your feet. Number one thing, try doing it without a metronome. Try it very slowly. Then add a metronome very slowly. And then begin adding your ride cymbal and your snare. Work your way up. Add more limbs as you get more confident. So you're literally starting from the ground up. So exercise 1 is similar to the first exercise you did in the last Herta video, where you're actually playing Hertas on every pulse, or on every quarter note, or every 8th note. This is the easier way of doing it, because it's easier to follow the metronome. So this should be the first one that you learn how to do regardless. This is where we modified the triplet, so it's actually syncopated. It actually lines up with all your quarter notes. So anyway, again, like I said in the last thing, make sure that you start from the ground up. Work your feet, work your hands, and work your snare. Now I'm going to give you an example of, I'm going to give you both of these examples, and I want you to listen to it. So every time the ride hits, you're going to do a Herta. You know what I mean. So in exercise 2, we're going to be playing polyrhythmically now. And again, this was the second exercise in the last video, so if you're unable to play this with your hands, you want to make sure that you're able to play them with your hands. Okay, so again, we're going to start from the ground up. We're going to do our feet first. You're going to make sure that you're able to line it up with the metronome. And then when you're comfortable with that, play, add your ride, yeah, and then add your snare. Now, I explained in the last exercise, in exercise 1, falsely, that each example is going to be either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I made a mistake, that wasn't right. In exercises 2 and 3, it's going to be 8th notes and then, 8th notes playing on 2 and 4, and then the next exercise is going to be 8th notes, but the snare is going to be on 3. My mistake. So remember, you have the Herta pattern, the 4 Hertas leading up to the 4th beat, which will then be playing regular 16th notes. Herta, 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 Forienda. Herta, 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 Forienda. Listen to my example, both of them, and see if you can do these two exercises. Okay, so exercise 3. Now we're going to be playing the regular 16th notes at the beginning. One knee and a Herta, 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 one knee and a Herta, 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 Herta. Again, you have the two cymbal and snare patterns. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Make sure you learn both. Make sure you're comfortable with both. Use a metronome. So these final examples are 2 and 3 put together, both examples. The first one is obviously the 2 and 4 snare pattern, and the second one is obviously the beat 3 snare pattern. So the second one, the beat 3 snare pattern, is actually Bleed by Meshuggah. So if you're able to play this, you can do the majority of that song. It's easy. Well, it's not easy. I shouldn't have said that. It's actually quite fast, and you'll obviously need to build your speed up. So give these 2 exercises a try. Again, if you have problems, do it with your hands. Maybe bring in your left foot on your hi-hat to keep the pulse on maybe the quarter notes or even the eighth notes. Whatever you want, it's up to you. Just enjoy. So this is something that takes a lot of care and precision. You don't want to ever rush something like this. The good thing about the 2 exercises is that because they either start or end with a set of 16th notes, gives you the ability to, say, for instance, if you're just playing a regular 16th note pattern, that you could try to add these, depending on how fast you're going. You could try to add these Hertas, so kind of will add a little bit of flavor. So this isn't just like an exercise to teach you how to play one song. These are exercises that will actually help you add Hertas to your playing, which benefits everybody in the end. So take that and keep that in mind. You can even start by just simply doing a simple single stroke pattern and adding the Hertas in once you're comfortable with this. There's so many different things that you can do with it. So anyway, I hope you got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, that's all for this episode. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can get a hold of me through the contact section at claytonskinner.com. You can get a hold of me right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever way you want. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.